Hello, everyone. It's Sam Ridgway, and it's another episode of Tales from the Crypto with Cameron Sykes, our resident guru. How are you, Cameron?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing exceptionally well. And today, our show today is not only going to be where we go over the increase in profits if you've listened to Cameron along the way, but he's also at the end of this going to give you another coin, as always, to increase your profitability even more. So without further ado, I'm going to hand it to you, Cameron.
All
Let him
right.
know what's been going on since last week.
All righty. Absolutely. Yeah. So in our last episode, we updated you on how all of our picks have been performing to date since our episode aired to present. And as of last week, 17 of our 22 picks were up, and our average return of all 22 was 38%. And the average return of our 17 winners was 60%. And so since then, a lot of things have happened. So wanted to get you an update on that. So while we're still up on 17 of the 22, the average return per token and average winning returns have improved by a drastic margin. So last week our average return per token was 38%, and that is now increased to 74%. And last week our average winning return was 60%, and that is now up to 100%. And as of right now, the very biggest winners are: one is LCX, which is up 392%. Then next one is Decentraland, or Mana, MANA. That's up 320%. Then we have Phantom, which is up 172. We have Boson, which is up 165, and we have NKN, which is up 133% since this episode aired. So right now we're crushing, and quite frankly, with where Bitcoin's at, in the mid to low 60s right now, we haven't even seen a big market turn up. And so if we're expecting the market to go up 60%, over 60%, and get to 100K, then we haven't even seen the craziest returns yet. We're probably going to see 3-4x's on some of the more on most of these coins. And a lot of our coins, of the 5 that aren't even up yet, I still think we could get 2 to 3x returns on those too. So the whole rally hasn't even started yet. So still a lot of good buying opportunities. And that leads me to our first coin that we're going to talk about, and actually first and only coin we're going to talk about today, and that is Gelato, and that is ticker symbol GEL, and you can get this on Coinbase Wallet. Right now, it's trading for about $1.38. It is a market cap of 13.4 million. 52-week low and high of 96 cents at the low, and $2.97 on the high. And that was on October 5th, meaning it's down over 50% in the last month. So it's a big, you can buy it on a dip if you get in there right now. And I think there's a lot of growth in this one. And so Gelato is essentially a smart contract automation network, which is backed by some of the biggest hitters in the venture capital industry, like Dragonfly Capital, Parify, and Stan Kulikov, founder of Aave. And it's raised 11 million in Series A funding in the last month. And so Gelato addresses liquidity and volatility issues with cryptocurrency trading by basically enabling everyone to leverage the power of a decentralized network of bots to fully automate the movement of their money. And so through a series of automated smart contracts, Gelato can execute a range of actions, both retail and for institutional users. For retail, for example, if Elon Musk tweets about Dogecoin, Gelato can then help your trading software execute a purchase order automatically. In institutional context, Gelato protects traders from suffering major losses by automatically rebalancing their portfolios and executing trades on their behalf. And so with over 92 billion currently locked across DeFi platforms, the latest crypto bull cycle has largely been driven by new and innovative DeFi applications. And so as this space continues to grow, fund managers and retail investors require more advanced tools to maintain multiple liquidity pools and trading positions. So this new trend of automation is really important to simplifying the user process to allow DeFi to reach its full potential. And platforms like Gelato are essentially innovating to make this whole decentralized finance the actual reality default for finance. And so I think this is a great opportunity to buy.
That's awesome. And I've had a couple people ask me about Coinbase Wallet, because now this is going to get simpler as it becomes more mainstream and more applications come out and simplify the process, just as any emerging technology. In the beginning, it's kind of chaotic. So what you have to do with Coinbase Wallet is you have to go take something like Ethereum, and then you transfer it to your Coinbase wallet. So you could buy it in Coinbase, transfer it over to Coinbase wallet, and then you take that Ethereum and then you trade it. And when you trade it, you can trade it for different coins. So it's not this straightforward thing where you go in and just say, I want to buy this all the time. Sometimes you have to put a more standard, I'll say, coin over in there, and then you have to trade it for these things. But in the end, when you're looking at 300% gain or whatever it is, I mean, it's definitely worth your time. So, take $100, take $200, $300, whatever it is that you feel you can risk, and get these things in their infancy. Again, the reason why it's so chaotic is because it hasn't hit the mainstream market yet. When it comes out on Coinbase, Coinbase Pro, Binance, Bybit, whatever, Robinhood, I mean, all of these places, it's not that it's too late. It's just that you're not in the beginning stages. So yes, you have to put forth the effort. You have to go the extra mile to get these things. But in the end, theoretically, it's going to be worth it. So is that how you do it? I'm pretty sure that's how we do it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's so illiquid, and you have to put it's kind of Ethereum, like gas fees right now just suck. They're horrible, and so they're not ones that you can just get in and out of. These are ones that you're just going to buy and hold because they have long-term growth potential. And so with that said, you can realistically go get a 100x return on these before it's even listed on a major exchange like Coinbase. So not to trade in and out of. You just buy, hold, let these appreciate in value. You can go get 10 or 100x. Then next thing you know, it ends up on Coinbase. Then you get the whole Coinbase effect, and you can get an additional, 200-300% just on the Coinbase listing alone. So, I mean, I think it's a great time to buy, and one like a gelato, and just sit there, let it hold, and write it out and just make a lot of money off of it.
Yeah. So we're not purposely trying to confuse your life or cause you pain and discomfort by having to jump through these hoops to get these coins. It's what you have to. Now, if you can imagine everybody having to do that, your average retail investor isn't doing this. Your average retail investor is jumping on Robinhood and picking up some Ethereum, or jumping over to Binance and picking up, or Coinbase and picking up some Bitcoin. That's what they're doing. They're not getting into these things yet. So again, do the extra work that it takes to get these things, because the return can just be absolutely ridiculous, as some of your a vast majority of your picks, quite honestly, Cameron, have been thus far. So, yeah. So again, I want to make it long. I want to make kind of, just short, where people say, "Oh, it's 7 minutes, whatever," and I can listen to that. So again, thank you for everything that you do, and it's amazing how your picks are just going like freaking parabolic. So listen to this guy, invest whatever you have to, change your life. This is generational wealth that can change hands. This is like, we're talking when Bitcoin. Can you foresee Bitcoin being $1 million? Let's say 5 years, 7 years or so.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Like I can definitely see it, and then I could also see it being $1 million, and also in 10 years from now, not even being the largest coin by market cap.
Right.
I think there's going to be coins that come along that have more utility, that provide greater functionality than that, and these are the coins that you're going to be able to get in Coinbase Wallet, for 25 cents, that are ultimately going to grow 10,000x. You know what I mean? Like just way more than that. You never not saying all of them are going to be like that, but one of them is going to be that, like in 10 years. And so this is the opportunities to get in on opportunities like that.
So right. And the point is, this is a lot of frigging money we're talking about here. We're not talking about you're going to make a few bucks or something. We're talking about tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands potentially, based upon a few $1,000 investment. And yes, you might have to wait a few years or 6 months. Who knows? But what else are you can do with your money? What are you going to sit in the bank and get 0.005%? So anyway, invest. That's what the smart money does. Smart people invest in the market, in crypto, in other things that make them money. Make your money make money. That's the way people get rich. So again, Cameron, thank you so much. We'll be back next Wednesday. And man, congrats for knocking this shit out of the park. I really love it. I'll talk to you later.
All right, take it easy.